What's good, people? It's your boy Twali back again with another Kingdom live reaction. This time we're doing a live reaction to chapter 750. Do not worry, people. The reviews for chapters 747, 748, and 749 will be out. I'm thinking about doing them all in a large group. This way I don't, this way I don't delve too deeply into why this shit is frustrating right now. But as of right now, let's just dive right into the live reaction for 750, brought to us by your boys at 4chans. Shout out to 4chans and SinScans for bringing us these chapters, because without them, we have no way to read the greatness. So let's just start off. Said, I'm going to have a chat with Kanki for the last time. All right, so Raboku still wants to talk with Kanki after last chapter. I really don't care about the talk, but let's just see where it goes. Drop your weapon and surrender, Kanki. If you do so, I will spare lives of your subordinates. Okay, if Kanki surrenders, we'll spare everybody else. Okay. The Zao niggas is not looking too happy at that. I beg your pardon, Raboku-sama. Sparing these guys, you say. That's Raboku-sama. Do not try to make a scene. Raboku-sama has not said we will spare Kanki's life. Even if Kanki is not getting killed here, once in captivity, he could be killed at any moment. And there could be many uses in his captivity. Okay, you can kill him at any time if you capture him. Fair enough. But what use, it's not like Issei and them are going to, not attack anymore because you captured Kanki. Said, that's true, fool. All right, then, starting with those at the edges, surrender yourselves. If you do not wish to die, then drop your weapons immediately and hand over Kanki. Do it before we change our minds. He said, Cuckoo, you heard them. That pushover is going to spare you. You guys can go. Boss. What are you gonna do, boss? Are you gonna surrender? I ain't gonna hold you. Kanki is a real ass nigga. Y'all can go. Drop y'all shit, live. Kanki's a real ass nigga for that. I'll give him that. There's no way I do something that disgraceful. Morons. Facts. Kanki's a real nigga. Said, right. And even Raido is probably watching us right now from the underworld. Raido-san. Oh, cut your bullshit, you fuckers, as if we surrender after all this time. If you want boss, then kill us first. We'll take as many of you as we can and accompany us to the afterlife. Alright, Kanki niggas got balls. Raboku-sama, bring it on already, Raboku. As expected, you are difficult to understand. I once thought that you are just a group of beasts who only committed violence all the time. But it was not the case. On the other hand, however, as Bajifu mentioned, you'd execute great massacres of 100,000 people, which is heartless. Why is that so? If you have hearts between Nakamas, you'd absolutely know that there are hearts within other people. Why are you brutally trampling on those far more than necessary? Kanki, are you unable to even comprehend, I wonder? That the size of your capacity of your own character within your heart, which cannot point heart towards anyone else but your own people, is far smaller than those of fleas. The size of the... That the size of capacity of your character within your heart, which cannot point heart towards or towards anyone else other than your own people, is far smaller than that of fleas. Don't bother with all those long talks that only fits well with your circumstances, Raboku. What do you mean? I was just about to say the same shit. My nigga, why should I have love for anybody else other than my people? It's not that I don't necessarily agree with Kanki either, saying that I should hate everybody that's not my people, but I shouldn't necessarily show love to everybody that's not my people. Nigga, empty cup can't fill nothing. What the fuck? But What do you mean? Do you even understand the hearts of these guys? I'm asking whether you can comprehend hearts of those who were abused. Okay. Are you saying Show's death changed Conky? Okay, now we're going back to the High Shing unit. Okay, well, at least we're getting more of the flashback, I guess. Called Show, don't talk or wounds will. No, if I don't tell them now, then I know I don't have much time left in me. Cough, because I'm part of Saki clan after all, foo. You, to our right, as if we let you enemy ambush. Okay, so niggas is still being pursued. I mean, it wasn't gonna be easy, but die. So the Saki clan niggas is giving it up. Said, I'm fine. What are you doing? Be on your guard. I'm sorry. Shin, cough. Back then, the leader of Saki, Shio, and Kanki loved each other. From very deep down, I believe their souls were connected. Sho was really beautiful and strong person who even Kanki would fall in love with. Okay. But one day, when Kanki and the others were gone, Saki clan was ambushed and Sho was taken away because it was known that she was Kanki's woman. It was an order from the lord of the city called Gipa, because it was to make an example to Kanki, whose presence was growing in the area. Sho was murdered right then. She was, oh shit, damn. Like, I be forgetting sometimes that this is a seinen manga, and that horror will draw some fucked up shit every now and again. But yeah, let's just get in. She was brutally violated multiple times and had all of her limbs cut off. It was awful. And that's her older sister. Okay. Back then, Kanki just could not stand there and watch. He went to avenge her, but was unable to do so at the time. The opponent closed his castle tightly, and it was not possible to infiltrate either. And soon after, Kanki left Saki and created his own clan at South. Okay, so he dipped from the Saki clan and then created the Kanki clan. That's Kanki clan. Yep. Within that area, Kanki strengthened his clan massively over several years. Alright, so if I could see correctly, you got a young Raido, you got a young Maron looking ish.
Power off.
Oh yeah. You got a young Raido, a young Maron. I'm pretty sure that's Kokuo, and I'm gonna say fuck it. Since it's four of them, I'm gonna just say that's Rengoku to the inside of Raido. Alright, and once their size increased to match those of armies, he attacked Gipi Castle, conquered it, and captured lords and others. Eek. Please spare us, please, anything but our lives. And Maron, Shin, please hold on. Gipi Castle, you mean, don't tell me it's that Gipi Castle of beheading. That's right. Okay, so maybe that wasn't Maron. Beheading. Yeah, haven't you heard it before? Kanki for Show's revenge. That's how Kanki... Wait, go back. That's how his Kanki the Beheader moniker was attached to him. Certainly. Boss back then, that was the only time he was like that. I think Kanki had potential to become a liberator of those who were abused, but with Show's death... Okay, so maybe Maron was there, because that's definitely Raido. That's definitely Raido holding the nigga down. Like, he lost light and massacred every person in the castle and brought down himself into deeper bottom within darkness. But it can't be helped. Sho was not someone who deserved to die like that. Asking oneself whether any worse tragedies than this one deserved to exist in the world. That's why Kanki's been in the middle of wrath all this time. Honestly, I even began to think that if it had been better if Conky and Sho did not meet in the first place. That's not true. Conky was neither just in wrath nor just in darkness all this time. It may look that way, but Conky is. And then we get back to Roboku. Fuck. No, I don't. I do not understand those hearts to your extent. However, even if I do not comprehend them, I still wouldn't meaninglessly exclude them. Conky, I'm beginning to have an idea of those roots where your wrath comes from. People who were abused and the resentment towards this deficient world. And towards those you went into despair. And then he stares at Conky. No, that's not it. It's like the third time somebody has. Ah, fuck. Okay. Instead, it's not in despair at all. He was not able to go into full despair. If he wasn't despaired, he'd be empty. But that's not it. Okay. Because he is not in despair towards this imperfect world, he is able to rage continuously more than anyone, isn't it? Conky, you are. Conky is keeping very small glimmer of light within the deep depth of darkness. The reason why those people who used to live within shadow continue to gather around him is because Conky is not total darkness. A small glimmer of light within deep inside Conky all this time that cannot be seen from outside. It is without a doubt my sister's show. Okay, so I was right. So that is her like okay, that's her sister. And Conky became a man like him today because he met my sister. Because he met Sho. Or Shio, or whatever. Yeah, that's true. Cough. But then what was purpose for us? What was the purpose for the Conky clan? Are you saying center of Boss's heart is filled with Shio and we were just gathered to attack his foe? Maron. That's not true, Maron. Without a doubt, Conky clan was created to avenge my sister's Sho. But even after fulfilling his revenge, Conky neither came back to Saki nor dismissed Conky clan. You are family to him. Pardon? From a distance, neither too far nor too close, I've been watching you guys and thinking about it. And I became certain last year when Raito died. That massacre of 100,000 people was to avenge Raito. No, it's retaliation just like what he did back when Sho died. I mean, I could see how Raito's death would be triggering in the sense that, like, he was dismembered, he was brutally executed, he was tortured in the same sense that Shorty was. So I could see, even if Raito himself might not have been that quote-unquote light, like, I could see how that image of Raito would trigger Conky to think about Shorty, and nigga, the numbers just happen to line up perfectly, nigga. We bodied 100K then, it's 100K now. Chop, chop. So I could rock with that. I could rock with that a lot. That's actually pretty dope. How hard tied that together. A cruel revenge for having someone dear to him brutally murdered. Raito's presence was that big to him. It's not just Raito. Maron, you are the same. Pardon? To Conky, you guys became family like no other to him before he knew. Family? Please don't tell me we about to have a fucking Maron moment where he wants to go back. Since none of us have parents or siblings, this feels like a family. Fool. Maron, anyone but you. How cruel. Ga. Boss. Then, what on earth am I doing? I left the boss over there, Maron-san. Yeah, like, oh my god, are we about to have a fucking Maron moment now? Where Maron goes back to save fucking Conky, and it's like, oh my god, Naki and Maron team up together. It's fine, Maron. Focus on fulfilling your role given to you. Because right this moment, the other family member is heading towards where Conky is. Nigga Naki. Boss is over there. Let's go, everyone. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15. They got 15 niggas that I could count on this fucking page. Going into a sea of fucking Zao niggas. Like I said before in Jonkin's discussion, check that out if you really want to know my thoughts on fucking chapter 749. Naki is stupid as fuck. Like this is stupid. Like the revelation of you guys being family to him. I mean, I guess you wanna, but it's fucking stupid. If Maron is staying, then Naki should have stayed. If Naki left and Maron doesn't go, you know what I'm saying? It's like this nigga Conky literally told you get the fuck gone and you decide to stay. So I think that's stupid. But other than that, this is a pretty good chapter. We actually got a lot more about Conky's backstory than I thought. Or at least more reasoning to Conky's backstory than I thought. And that's pretty cool. So let's just see if there's one more chapter, one more page. No. Nope. Alright. So yeah, that's the chapter. Like I said, I'm gonna do the reviews for these last few chapters in one go. So look forward to that. But other than that, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Peace.